The other day I uploaded a video about a bad experience that I had at Grey Area Coffee Shop, which I've since removed. And there's been a little bit of a saga from Grey Area Coffee Shop on the channel, so let me explain that first and then I'll tell you why I removed the video and where we're at now. So the short version of the story is many years ago I had a not so great experience at Grey Area that I was then very public online about. Then afterwards I tried to revisit and had an okay experience, and since then I've been trying to go back and have good experiences so that I can have something good to say about Grey Area. And the last two videos that I posted before that last one were actually really positive experiences. And then the other day I went down to Grey Area on a normal personal one, not even filming, and I had a pretty bad experience with one of the bud tenders, which I was then very public about in that last video that I just deleted. Now the owner of Grey Area, who I'd never met or spoken to until this incident, actually reached out to me and really said sorry in a very heartfelt way. I then met up with them, had a coffee with them, had a chat with them, and they were a really nice person, and it definitely wasn't their vision for what happened to me to happen, you know, and he can't control his bud tenders, and I feel it's kind of bad to have a bad rep on the shop just because one bud tender made me feel bad. So the way I see it is everything squashed. The owner reached out to me really nicely with a heartfelt apology. We went down there, we spoke about everything. He knows what the situation is, and so that it can be fixed for the future. And that's all we really wanted at the end of the day, right? Is so that, you know, obviously I had a bad experience with one of their bud tenders, and hopefully that doesn't happen to me in the future and anyone else. So I think that's the greatest outcome. And I, again, really appreciate Grey Area for reaching out to me, and I'm glad that everything's squashed, and I can't wait to actually visit again myself as just a normal customer.